Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating differences between two of the world's most popular sports, football and cricket. Now you might be thinking, John Mudvam, these sports are like apples and oranges, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. But that's what makes this comparison so interesting. They both involve a ball, sure, and a field and a whole lot of passion, but the way they're played, the rules, the history, and even the way fans experience them are worlds apart. So, whether you're a die-hard fan of Messi's footwork or Kohli's cover drive, or maybe you're just here to learn something new, stick around. We're going to break down these two sporting giants, exploring their origins, their rules, their cultural significance, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see if we can figure out what makes them both so incredibly captivating to billions around the globe. We're going to time travel a bit, folks, back to the ancient world. You see, football in some form has been kicking around for millennia. The Romans had Harpastum, the Chinese Cuju, even ancient Egypt got in on the action. These early games were less about fancy footwork and more about chaotic, sometimes violent displays of strength and strategy. Cricket, on the other hand, has its roots in the misty fields of medieval England. It evolved from a simple bat and ball game played by shepherds, eventually capturing the fancy of the aristocracy. By the 18th century, it had become England's national sport, spreading across the globe with the British Empire. And so these two sports, born centuries and continents apart, took root and flourished, each evolving into the complex, nuanced games we know and love today. All right, let's talk football. The basic idea is pretty simple. Two teams of 11 players each trying to get the ball into the other team's net. You use your feet, obviously, but also your head, your chest, any part of your body except your arms, unless you're the goalkeeper, the last line of defence. The game is divided into two 45-minute halves, and the team with the most goals at the end wins. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, then you factor in the offside rule, free kicks, penalty kicks, yellow cards, red cards, formations, tactics, and the sheer athleticism and skill of the players. And it becomes a beautiful, complex ballet of strategy and athleticism. Chapter 3, Cricket, a gentleman's game, with a side of nail-biting tension. Cricket. Now, this one might take a little more explaining. Two teams of 11, a bat, a ball, and something called a wicket. The basic idea is this: one team bats, trying to score runs, while the other team bowls, trying to get the batsman out. Runs are scored by hitting the ball and running between the wickets, or by hitting the ball to the boundary. There are different ways a batsman can get out, from being bowled out to being caught out, and each dismissal brings a new batsman to the crease. Now, cricket comes in three main formats: test matches, which can last for days, one-day internationals, and the fast-paced 2020. Chapter 4, From Pitches to Penalties, a tale of two playing fields. Football is played on a rectangular grass field or pitch, with a goal at each end. Cricket, on the other hand, is played on a circular or oval-shaped field, with the main action taking place in the centre on a rectangular strip of ground called the pitch. And the equipment? Footballers need their studded boots, shin guards, and maybe a headband for good measure. Cricketers, well, they come prepared with helmets, pads, gloves, and a bat that looks like it could fell a tree. But here's the thing about both sports: the equipment and the playing field are just the stage. It's the players, their skills, their strategies, and their sheer passion that truly bring these games to life. Chapter 5. More than just a game culture, passion and global fandom. Football, it's not just a sport, it's a way of life. From the favelas of Brazil to the streets of London, the passion for the beautiful game is palpable. It unites people across cultures, languages, and socio-economic backgrounds, creating a sense of community that's hard to find anywhere else. Cricket, too, has its own unique hold on the hearts of billions. It's a game steeped in tradition, with its own rituals, its own language, its own unique rhythm. In India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka, cricket isn't just a sport, it's a national obsession. And that's the beauty of both football and cricket. They're more than just games. They're cultural touchstones reflecting the history, the values, and the passions of the people who play and love them. Outro. So, which sport reigns supreme? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting comparisons. Let us know in the comments which sport you prefer and why. Ultimately, choosing between football and cricket is like choosing between pizza and tacos. They're both amazing in their own right, each offering a unique blend of skill, strategy and excitement. But maybe, just maybe, it's not about choosing at all. Maybe it's about appreciating the beauty, the passion and the unifying power of sports, no matter what your game of choice may be.